day, a dog suddenly came running from a distance, so fast that it seemed like it was carrying out some secret mission. The dog rushed into my abandoned hut. The dog found a small hole at the door and actually crawled in. A few seconds later, a small head slowly emerged from the hole. There was a little thought in his eyes. It was like he was filming a spy movie. I couldn't help laughing when I saw it from a distance. The dog's head slowly turns, looking left and right, as if to check if there is anyone around. The dog's expression was surprisingly serious, as if he was about to reveal a secret in the next second. The wind blew gently, the dog's ears trembled slightly, and the whole dog entered the reconnaissance mode. I couldn't help but wonder, what on earth was the dog trying to find out that made it so cautious and devoted? The dog looked around, confirmed it was safe, and then retreated. The whole process is like a dog playing its own adventure game. Who would have thought that this old house would become a dog's secret paradise? Then, the dog finally came out of the small hole again. The dog raised its head and sniffed the air gently, as if to check the surrounding movement. Then, the dog walked slowly around the house. The dog is very careful in every step, as if patrolling its own territory. After a while, the dog returned to the door. After hesitating for a few seconds, the dog actually went into the small hole again. From the house came a few soft puppy humming sounds. That sound melted my heart. The more I look at it, the more I feel that this abandoned hut seems to be hiding an unknown secret. My curiosity completely overcame my hesitation, and I decided to take a closer look. I held my breath and gently pushed open the half-open door. At that moment, I saw something that stunned me, something totally unexpected. A litter of puppies are curled up in a small nest in the corner. The dogs huddled together, a furry ball, wriggling their little bodies slightly. Some of the puppies are still yawning, some are twisting gently. They look so cute. I was lost in thought when I suddenly heard a soft sound of footsteps. The mother dog appeared. The mother dog walked straight towards me. The mother dog raised her head and stared at me with her round eyes. The mother dog looked serious, but not hostile at all. At that moment, I seemed to hear the mother dog saying, "This is my territory. Don't try to take my children." After the mother dog finished speaking, she snorted softly, turned around, and walked aside. The whole scene was both heartwarming and a little funny, and I couldn't bear to look away. The mother dog looked at me quietly, with a hint of hesitation in her eyes. The mother dog's ears moved slightly, as if she was trying to judge whether I was a good person or not. I remained quiet, without any movement, just standing there quietly. The air was so quiet that only the puppy's gentle breathing could be heard. After a while, the mother dog seemed to finally let down her guard. The mother dog raised her head and glanced at me. Her eyes were gentle and intelligent. Then, the mother dog slowly turned around, her movements as light as a gust of wind. The mother dog crawled out of the small hole with an elegant and confident posture. The mother dog went outside and walked around the house with a leisurely and brisk pace. The mother dog looked back at me from time to time, as if to confirm whether I was still there. At that moment, I suddenly felt a sense of trust in my heart. I couldn't help but wonder in my mind, has she really accepted me? After a while, the mother dog came back from strolling outside. The mother dog found that several puppies had already crawled to the entrance of the cave. The mother dog rushed over immediately. The little ones looked around and sniffed the air curiously. Perhaps the puppies can feel that the world outside is brighter and has a more pleasant smell. A puppy stretched out its paws and tried to climb out clumsily. The others simply laid down at the edge of the hole, shaking their heads. mother dog was circling around the cave entrance, making a low humming sound. While gently supporting the cubs, he looked back at the other children in the nest. The mother dog looks like a busy and anxious mother. I watched this scene and I couldn't help laughing. What a tender and chaotic little farce. The puppies began to move slowly. Some puppies raised their heads, sniffing left and right, full of curiosity about the outside world. The puppy's nose moves as if it is exploring a new smell of the air. A few brave kids tried to climb forward, clumsy but very serious. Every step the puppies take is a great adventure. Some puppies simply lie at the entrance of the cave and look out quietly. The wind blew gently, and the puppies squinted their eyes, enjoying the fresh air. The small body rises and falls slightly with breathing, and the expression is satisfied and comfortable. There are still a few little guys staying in a little nest inside the house. The dogs huddled together, so quiet that only a soft humming could be heard. The voice was so soft and sweet that it felt like a dream, and the whole room was filled with a healing atmosphere. I looked at this scene and I couldn't help but smile. This is the purest happiness. Squatted at the door and looked at this nest of cute little guys. The puppies stayed quietly in the hut chosen by their mother. Although the place is a bit old, it can be seen that the dog mother is quite satisfied with it. The puppies huddled together, sleeping soundly, and occasionally stretching their little paws. The sun doesn't shine into this room, but the atmosphere is very peaceful. This place is like a temporary home, simple but full of security. The mother dog looked up at me from time to time, then turned back to look at her children. That look made me feel a kind of warm trust inexplicably. When I saw the dogs like this, I suddenly felt a little touched. After a while, the mother dog seemed to finally let down her guard. Maybe I can prepare some sweet little surprises for the dogs outside. Thinking of this, I turned and left, already planning our next encounter. The puppies are sleeping soundly on the soft mat. The little faces are innocent and cute, and they look very cute. The room was quiet, with only the sound of the dogs breathing. Suddenly, a little guy moved and slowly opened his eyes. The puppy hummed a few times, as if looking for its mother. The mother dog came over immediately and sniffed it gently. The little guy raised his head and moved his nose as if to confirm the smell. After a while, the puppy's tail shook twice, and he felt relieved. Then, the puppy began to look around curiously, full of interest in the surroundings. The little head kept shaking, and the eyes were full of exploring light. Maybe inspired by the puppy that just woke up, the other puppies also woke up slowly. A bunch of little ones blinking and yawning are so cute that it makes your heart melt. The puppies moved into their dens one by one. The soft cushion is like a cloud, which is obviously very suitable for puppies. The little guys squinted their eyes and yawned, looking very cute. Some puppies raised their heads and looked at me, then slowly laid down again. The puppy's eyes seemed to say, "This is a nice place. I want to sleep a little longer." The puppies huddled together, breathing softly, a furry mass. The room suddenly became quiet and warm. Occasionally, one or two of them stretched out their little paws, turned over, and continued dreaming. The mother dog was watching quietly beside her, looking very satisfied. The mother dog's tail wagged gently, as if she was also enjoying the tranquility of the moment. The sun shines through the gaps and shines on the soft fur of the puppies. I watched this scene, and there was only one thought in my mind. This is the simplest happiness. The puppies are lying in their den and sleeping soundly. The puppies' stomachs bulge and rise and fall slightly with their breathing. The mother dog was standing by, occasionally lowering her head to sniff the puppies. The scene was quiet and warm. Even the air became soft. I watched from the side, and I felt inexplicably warm in my heart. I thought about how the mother dog was busy taking care of her children all day and had almost no rest. I walked aside and prepared some delicious snacks. The mother dog came over, sniffed it gently, and then slowly tasted it a few times. The mother dog's expression changed from cautious to relaxed, and then she showed a satisfied look. The mother dog seemed to be saying, "Well, it's not bad. The taste is just okay." I smiled, this moment like a gentle and lovely daily life. After a while, the puppies began to wake up one by one. The little head is raised little by little, and the sleepy look is so cute. The puppies blinked their eyes, as if to confirm whether they had arrived at a new place. After they reacted, the puppies instantly became more energetic. The puppies' little paws kicked back and forth on the mat, sniffing here and there. The puppies feel fresh with every step, as if they are exploring a mysterious world. A little guy rolled over and almost slipped off the mat. The other puppies stretched and yawned loudly. The room suddenly became lively, and there were little puppies everywhere. At this moment, the mother dog came over. The little guys immediately gathered around, wagging their tails and shouting "Walala." It looked like it was saying, "Mom, we're hungry, let's eat." The mother dog lies down gently, her posture gentle and steady. The puppies immediately gathered around, and the furry little balls huddled together. The little ones snuggled up to their mothers, rubbing against each other, looking so cute. The mother dog raised her head slightly with a gentle expression, like a loving mother. The mother dog looks at her children quietly, her tail wagging gently. The little ones cling to their mother dog, quiet and content. The room was quiet, with only the sound of breathing. The sun shines in through the cracks, shining on the soft fur of the puppies. At that moment, time seemed to slow down. The puppies squinted their eyes, their faces full of happiness. The mother dog's eyes are gentle and firm, as if she is protecting the whole world. This scene is so healing. The full atmosphere of happiness overflows the screen. The sun shines on the little nest, and the room is filled with quiet warmth. The puppies lay beside their mother, breathing softly and steadily. The puppies lay beside their mother, breathing softly and steadily. The mother dog closed her eyes quietly, wagging her tail gently. She seemed to be enjoying this moment of peace for herself. The little guy on the side occasionally turned over and curled up in his mother's arms again. All the sounds became quieter. Even the wind couldn't bear to break the peace. I watched this scene, and an indescribable warmth welled up in my heart. Perhaps this is the truest happiness. There are no fancy sets or deliberate shots. There is only a group of small lives growing slowly in the rhythm of nature. The mother dog's eyes are filled with calmness and trust. The mother dog seemed to be telling me, "Don't worry, everything is fine." The little puppies may not know how big the world is, but at this moment, the puppies already have all the warmth and attachment. I watched the dogs sleeping peacefully, and my heart calmed down too. Every breath, every slight movement is like a soft lullaby. The encounter on this day made me remember the simplest happiness. Perhaps the meaning of life is to be surrounded by warmth in these small moments. I wonder what kind of surprises these little guys will bring me next time we meet.